Welcome back to Combat Zone and our Group D finals. Be sure to head down and subscribe to the channel while you're here. We're going to have the rest of the groups coming up this week, but today we're starting in Group D. So far, this is what the tournament tree looks like. Andrew versus Daniel and Marco versus Naveed. Unfortunately, we had some issues with Marco and Naveed getting their videos sorted, so I can just tell you that Marco Trejo moves on to the finals of Group D. The fight we will actually get to see is Daniel Rivera, another Conor McGregor, versus the last of the Korean zombies, Andrew Hong. So, round 3. So it's the final of these groups are going to be played out in full, but for the semi-finals of the group, we're just taking it as the finish of the fight. So we start off Group 3. Round 3, sorry. It looks as though Daniel's had a bit of the stamina race. Unsure what their health will be like, but I'm sure we'll get to see that very shortly. Andrew doing a lot of work in the clinch, actually. We see him try and move up to the tie. He gets there. Daniel trying to get out. Big knee lands. A lot of head health for Daniel, though, by the look of that. Especially as we get to the third round. Not much danger of that tie finishing him, but those elbows could be deadly. Rivera gets him back into half guard now. Continuing the work. Now going for that arm triangle. He told me last time that he wasn't going for the arm triangle off the start. He was just looking to see what the pattern was for escape. So now here we are in round 3. I imagine he's had a lot of chance to check out the pattern. Missed out on that occasion and Daniel gets free. Another use he mentioned of is it weakens the head. Although Daniel has very strong body. His head health is not bad considering we're in round 3. So I wonder if these two, just based off this alone, have had a very grapple-heavy fight. Not landing a lot of big shots while standing up. Either way, Andrew at the moment controlling this round. Flattens out Conor now. Goes for that rear naked choke. 4 gate. And to the third now. Very close on the bottom, gets out through the top. Low head health for Daniel though. He needs to get out before a big shot up top. Big elbow or something like that could finish him as he gets into side control. Gets him straight back into half guard though. That's good for Daniel. Now up into full mount again. Push back. Andrew is blocking some transitions as he goes again for another arm triangle. He's blocking some transitions, but Daniel is only transitioning out. He's not landing anything, and Andrew's still landing punches in this grappling. There you see, Andrew, as he mentioned it last time, an arm triangle does weaken the head. So the flashing head of Daniel Rivera, now he's up in stack guard. Nice of Daniel, he's going to front flip him over, he gets there, going to get himself standing up. Only 2 minutes left in the round. Looks like Andrew has a lot of head health. Especially to be in the third round. These guys must have done a lot of grappling. Andrew can't stop it this time. Gets back into tie though. Goes for the outside trip, gets there. Now he's on top. And he gets the crucifix as well. This is bad for Daniel. Needs to get out of here. Nice kickoff. Just perfect timing there on that one. Andrew happy to work, not really worried about posturing up. Gets that wrestling advantage and all the way up into full mount. Stops the get up. Goes for an armbar, gets stopped there. Not a lot of stamina as he postures up. Yeah, very quick transitions there from Daniel. Big elbow. Daniel having a lot of trouble. Of course, he picked Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor doesn't have much on the ground. He is able to get out of crucifix quite nicely, though. This Korean zombie continues to throw those elbows from side saddle. Now he's taking the back. Is he going to go for that rear naked again, or is he just happy to hammer fist now? You just see Conor's head flashing. Daniel gets him back into half guard, but he postures up. Nice work from Daniel. Good blocking, but massive amounts of control time, massive amounts of striking. Nice reversal there. We're going to see Connor on top, but that's not where he wants to be either. He wants to be standing up. Only 30 seconds left in this fight. Triangle. Going to try and lock his ankle behind his knee. 4 gate. Daniel's almost out on that occasion, but Andrew gets through again. Only 10 seconds left in the fight. He gets out that time. Very low head health. Connor's going to slam. It's going to do bugger all damage. 5 seconds left in the fight. Conor McGregor has nothing in the tank. We go to the judges' scorecard. So we didn't see round 1 or 2, but look at that. Andrew gets a nice rear naked in the first round. Round 2, the highlight is Conor McGregor standing up. Nice body shot. Big kick and a roundhouse. So it'll come down to the judges' scorecard because round 3 was 100% Andrew. But we don't know how the other 2 rounds went.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-Jung.
And then we have it. Andrew moves on as we look at the stats. 5 of 6 takedowns from Andrew. 7.5 minutes of control time. Almost half of the fight. Andrew was in control, as well as very little significant strikes landed. That just shows you Conor McGregor was out of his element. Fantastic strategy. And that means we're moving on to our Group D final, where Andrew and Korean Zombie have to take on another Conor McGregor and Marco Trojo. So Marco is one of these guys who likes to have a very quiet arena. So it's going to be an awkward quietness for this one. Both guys wearing champion trunks. I would normally say it's a bad omen because they're not champions of anything. But, you know, there was a bit of gamesmanship, a bit of chatting in the fight chat for this one. So these two know each other, have a history together. And we'll see how it plays out. Marco is Conor McGregor. Andrew as Korean Zombie. We just saw a very dominating performance from him on the ground in round 3 versus Daniel Rivera. 7.5 minutes of control time in a 15-minute fight. So is this what we're going to see from him this time as well? So far, he hasn't been able to close that distance very well. Marco, just a flurry of punches at the moment. Andrew working on the body there. Switching up his stance. Not sure exactly what he was going for there, but that's alright. Nice blocking from him either way, and a lovely lead hook to uppercut there. I think he just wants to bring Marco in. He is still backing out, but he's just spamming switch stance. Oh, eats that uppercut. Andrew has not even tried to clinch up or go for a takedown yet. Marco eats up all of his block by that wee combo, just jab straighting. It's a lot of damage. It's starting to eat out some of his stamina though. If this one does go long, just like in Andrew's last fight, it could be dangerous. Marco knows what he's doing. One of the top in the world on the rank tables. Like breaking the block. You see, once he breaks the block, Andrew starts to use some head movement there. So that could be an opening for him as well. When Andrew comes forward, you know, when Andrew comes forward, Marco has the whole ring to back up from. You see him lands to the body there. Also notice, Korean Zombie's barely landed much to the head. He's landed a lot to the body, but not a lot to the head, which will help him down the track. But if he's going to keep eating punishment like this, could be bad for him. As he eats it, he lands another nice wee roundhouse to the body there. Tries to go up top, but just misses out. Very frantic striking battle from these guys. Marco continually throwing that straight to the body, and that jab there. Korean Zombie lands a jab of his own and then heads up top. Once the block gets almost broken is when he starts to use some head movement. There's the first takedown, and he gets stuffed. Good defense. Marco quite happy to put his hands behind his back as he's all the way across the ring. As I said, these two are not fans of each other. So I expect to see a bit of taunting. There it is again. Nice trip. Don't see Marco going down with him as he lands a wheel kick. Jeez. Lucky the block wasn't broken at that point. That would have done some damage. Korean Zombie, very little block. Going for the offensive tactic this time. I think Marco spotted the ducking. Starting to throw a few more uppercuts as he gets through his combinations. Into the final minute of round 1. Oh, nicely done. Nice return from Andrew. Marco hasn't landed a lot through his block, to be fair. He sort of uses everything he can to break their hands, and then once he has that he sort of doesn't finish it off with anything. Oh, but there you go, he finally does this time. Andrew caught slipping on that occasion. Now big hooks raining down to the body. Oh, and lovely uppercut there as well. Big finish to round 1 from Marco here. Nice jab as well. There's the 10 seconds. Both guys looking to finish strong. Nice catch of the kick. I'm not sure if that's going to count as a takedown or not, but he was on his way down. So we get underway in round 2. Andrew's only landing a few things and they're to the body. Marco now, oh no block left, just landing at will. Another thing I was about to say, we haven't seen a lot of grappling from Andrew either, which in the last fight we saw, he was all about it. He wanted to have Conor on his back all the time. Now he just can't get in. Only one takedown attempt, which was stuffed. Marco just keeps coming forward. Now he's able to land some hooks that are going through that broken guard. Right now, there, bang. Andrew's still ducking to get out of the way of them. Nice slip of that jab. Fake the takedown. See if that's going to open up any doors later on. Oh, big front kick to the face. Korean's of his head health getting very, very low. Only a minute into the second round now. Just keep putting that jab in his face. Oh. Oh, finally ducks into an uppercut and a lovely hook. Dropping Korean Zombie once again. Marco in full control. Andrew doing well with slipping some stuff, but he's not landing anything of his own. Oh, as I say that, big head kick. You can see just in the difference in the head health. Andrew has to put in some more work here, but just can't stop the barrage from Marco at the moment. Just keeps coming. Nice jab. There you go. Single leg. Gets stopped again. Almost on that occasion. Marco, of course, is going to stand himself up. Nice trip. Don't see him going down to the ground. Oh, lovely. Oh, it could have been big damage there. I mean, I know Marco has a lot of head health, but he had very little stamina, little to none stamina. But just didn't work out for him. Perhaps that might be the tactic Andrew has to do. Try and let Marco use all of his stamina and then coming forward and attacking. Marco seemingly slowing down. Oh, nice slip. There's single leg. Gets it this time. Andrew finally gets himself on the ground, on top. What can he do? He's in half guard. Unlike what we saw in that Daniel Rivera fight, Marco throwing a lot of strikes from the bottom. Keeping that wrestling advantage nice and high for him. Now we push it up, full guard. He's going to try and move, get stopped. Pulled back down from Marco. Very different tactics on the floor between Marco and Daniel. Andrew gets turned over now on his back. And the barrage isn't going to stop there. Conor McGregor continually throwing punches. Oh, he's going to roll him over. Nicely done into half guard. And a nice stop. That's what we want to see from Andrew. Stopping those transitions. Conor continually landing up to the head. Not doing a lot of damage, but just continuing to touch. Now he gets another reversal. Marco on this. Doesn't mind being on the ground with Conor at the moment. Gets it back into full guard. And he's going to go up for a triangle. 4-gate. I believe this is the first submission attempt we get to see. Into the third. He's almost there on that left. He's almost there on the up. He gets out. Going to go for a slam. Now up into side control. He decides he's better of it. He's going to stand up. 40 seconds left in the round. I'm not sure if that experience on the ground gave Andrew much hope. As we see going back down now just to this barrage from Marco. Oh, big body shots as well. Kick to the body, but nowhere near landing. Marco just fantastic with the range at the moment. Waiting for Andrew to strike before he throws big uppercut. 10 seconds left in the round. Andrew slipping, getting out of the way. Nice couple body shots to end the round. I mean, as we saw in the semi-finals, Andrew versus Daniel. Daniel was no easy beat, but Marco just on another level. The continual punches, and even his stamina doesn't look that terrible for someone who's been throwing so much in this fight. Lands again up top. Andrew just looking for big bombs at the moment. Head kicks, overhands. Something that's going to stun Conor. Get him on the back foot. Nice wee uppercut there. See Andrew, he's feinting to go low with that body roundhouse. Then up high. Doesn't get there. Oh, Conor just continually. Nice wee slip in. Gets some good offense off there. But a lot of head health for Conor. This could be good to see for Andrew. Get him up against the cage. Nice block. He's going to try and pull him down. No, continually getting stopped here. Decides against it, but he has no stamina. Throws that kick. Lucky Conor decided to throw him down as opposed to just punching him, because that would have done a lot of damage to a very sore head of Korean Zombie. Once again, puts him on his back. Those hooks, breaking that block. Conor now, if he can land, oh, almost that big uppercut. Ducked. He did duck, but just not at the right time for him. Marco. Not going to close this one off. Wants a big finish rather than just leaving it to the judges. Nice wee uppercut. I believe he blocked that kick to the body. Didn't block that one. Nice shot down low. Andrew coming back. Big uppercut. Andrew showing the duck quite a lot. Not sure why. Marco returning with just uppercuts. If you want to duck into it. Oh, lovely stunning uppercut there. 2 hooks to the body. Andrew on the back foot. Lands an uppercut of his own. And then a lead hook. Very engaging. Still very close. Even though I would say all round so far leading towards Marco as he gets another stun. Andrew still has something left in this fight. Oh, another uppercut. Oh, Korean Zombie gets dropped. Gets a bow before going in for the finish. Marco Trejo is the winner of Group D. So the fight stats, I'm sure we can look at the stuns all we want and see 7 versus 0, knockdowns 2 versus 0, sure. But what I really want to look at is the strikes thrown. 452 to Marco versus Andrew's 230. That is insane numbers, insane output for Marco, especially since his stamina barely dropped all the way through the fight. It seemed like he had plenty of stamina. He is a serious contender to win this whole thing. The winner of Group D, Marco Trejo, and he moves on to the semi-finals next week, where he will face the winner of tomorrow's video in Group B. Until then, I've been Big Red Dana, and we'll see you then.